Hello guys, this is Rubik here. I'm going to continue to do our Rubik's Cube tutorial, and in this video I want to teach you the first part of the simplified F2L. Now in case you don't know what is F2L, it means first two layers. See? First two layers. That means after you finish the F2L, the cube should be like this, which is similar to the basic method. Okay, so I hope you've already know how to complete a course individually, and if you can't, then please do not watch this video now, because from my experience, mastering one step is better than learning two steps. That means you'd better master course, or at least you know how to complete it individually within at least half a minute, maybe 20 seconds. Then you maybe want to watch this video, because if you don't, you will get confused. Because this part of the CFOP is the most tricky one. Especially after kind of simplifying it, it's a bit more tricky, but out of the 41 formulas, you only need to memorize 4. So that's the both advantage and the disadvantage. But I bet you all would rather memorize less formula to get faster, right? Just like me. So yeah, I'm not going to talk rubbish here. So let's start now. So after completing a course like this, your cube should be look like this. Okay. Guys, wait a while. Alright. Let me get my another two cubes, so that later on it's easier for me to teach. So the first step is to find corner pieces on the top layer. Top layer means this layer. Find corner pieces with white color on the top layer. So you can see here, got one very nice facing me, and here got another one. Okay, so for now we only have 2 on top, but don't worry, in the end everything will go to the top at least once, unless you are a bit lucky lah. How to say? Unless you are a bit lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna change the okay. So first step is just bringing down the 4 corners to the bottom. It's a bit similar to the basic method, but the basic method they bring down like this. See? That means they can solve the bottom layer, but in the CFOP we don't do that. If after doing the formulas you find out that your cube becomes something like this, that means you do something wrong. Okay, so please do not think you have done something wrong if your cube did not appear like this. Okay, so let's start now. In this step, you will encounter basically 3 situations, 3 different cases, and each case the formula to solve it is the same. It's just that it's just a matter of placing the cube at different direction. So let's talk about the first case. White facing up, 2 colors at the side. Okay, this is the first case. So if you encounter this case, the first step, in fact, the first step for the other 3 cases is like this. You see what's the color of the other 2 faces, which is not white. You see what are the colors. Then you find the 2 colors on the cube. That means you find the centerpiece of the 2 respective colors. For this case, because we are doing this corner piece, the 2 colors will be blue and orange. So we can find orange and blue here. Okay, so the next step, what we have to do is move this piece, move the corner piece that you are doing to the middle of the 2 colors. What I mean by middle is not move it here, because if you have the common sense, you will know that this piece can never be moved here, even if you dismantle the cube. It just cannot fit in. So my point is also not to move here. Okay, is to move here on top. That means after moving, your cube should be like this. 2 colors in the middle of the respective 2 colors. Okay, the middle is referring to something like this. So it's not something like this. It's not something like this also. It's something like this. So I think this part is will be a bit confusing for some of the people like me. At first I watched the same tutorial video for 7 times, then I finally get the meaning of in the middle of the 2 colors. So if you find it's hard to understand, please feel free to put your question at the comment section, or just simply watch my tutorial again and again. And if you find my tutorial hard to understand, or you really cannot understand what am I talking about, then you can check out other tutorials on YouTube. Okay, so anyway, let's continue. So if you encounter this kind of situation, you finish the first step, which is put a piece between the 2 colors. Oh, by the way, these 2 colors is not necessarily the same color, or is not necessarily the different color. Okay, it could be same, it could be different. It could be different. So please don't care about that. Okay, the only formula you are going to apply in this first step of the F2L is up, left, down. Yeah, up, left, down, and up, right, down. So it's a 3-step formula. Actually, I don't really want to call it a formula, because it's just too short and you don't have to memorize it though. In this case, just put the piece you want to do at your right side. That means this side. And then remember, like this. That means you do it wrongly. You better put it on top and redo again. Okay? Because the reason why later you will know. I will show you later. But this is the way to check if you apply the formula at the correct position correctly. Okay? So now let's check the second case. No, I don't use that stupid 圣手. Too bad. The second case, you will find that the white is no longer on top, right? But the white might be facing you like this or like this. So in these 2 cases, they are pretty similar. The first step is same. See what's the color of the other 2 sides. Put them into the middle. Okay. The second step is to make the white face you. That means if the white is like this, you hold the cube like this and do formulas on this side, on right side. If the white is here, you turn the cube like this, and you always let the right face you, and you do the formula on the left side. Now, when I say you do the formula on right or left side, that means you do exactly the same formula. It's just that the direction of turning the top layer will be opposite. Okay, so in this case, you do something like this. So see, you put it down. And in this case, oh my god, I'm gonna, okay. In this case, this white is facing the other side. So you want to turn a cube, and you want to do something like this. It's the same. It just, this one is you do on the left, and remember, it's no longer up, left, down. Okay, it's up, right, down. So basically, just do something like this. Okay, you can actually use your finger to actually memorize. Okay, so we are left with the last one. This one is the right facing top. So what you should do is the same. Put them in the middle. Do something like this. Up, right, down. I mean up, left, down. Okay, and oh my god, still have one. Same, put them in the middle. Up, left, down. Okay, so when we finish, the cube should be something like this. And yeah, that's basically the first step. So I'm going to end this video here because I think it's enough for you to digest over a couple of days. So I think I will upload the next one maybe after a couple of days later. See if I got time to record.